Bird gang. This your boy Hype Fan Jersey. You already know you tuned in to Hype Fan Eagles. Yeah, man. Like I always say, I like to start off giving my appreciation to everybody that been liking, following, subscribing, that been tuning in, commenting, supporting, all that good stuff. Continue to support as we expand and doing more things for y'all. But I'm not gonna wrap you up too much with that. I'm gonna get jump right into it. I just want to talk about dealing with strictly this offense because I always talk about the defense. You already know how I feel about the defense. You already know how what we gonna get from the defense. So, but this year we was expecting the offense to make up for what is slacking for the defense, and for 4 weeks the offense have not really so much show what we the expectations that we are looking forward to with the offense it's just a lot of things that just been off, a lot of things that just not been clicking, not on key between Nick Sirianni, Kellen Moore, and Jalen Hurts as the quarterback. It just a lot of things is just not keying, not just not what's the word matching well, as we thought that we would probably be. All the now I'm getting we watch a lot of these press conferences. We watch a lot of these interviews, and when they talk, they saying, oh, all the expectations and all this good talk they talking about each other. Of Kellen Moore saying the chemistry with him with Hurts, and Hurts saying the chemistry with Kellen Moore, and all this other stuff with Nick Sirianni. But that sounds good, and we thought because of those press conferences and how everything was seeming like, well, they seem comfortable with each other, so it shouldn't be bad. But when they go out in that field, it just seemed like something off. Like, is they really linking? Is they really comfortable? Is they really is the chemistry and the connection, is it really there? So now it's starting to wonder because of these 4 weeks of how they all look. The Green Bay game was like really the only game I really saw that the offense, you know, showed something. They came in, they started well to me as the offense. The defense was the problem. The offense, the first game of the season, looked like, okay, we got hope. I mean, Jalen Hurts came out with the interception, but he cleaned it up and marching down the field. We scoring, we putting up points on Green Bay that game, and I'm like, okay. If anything, if we can't rely on the defense, we got an offense that's going to actually make up for it. But I don't know what happened after the Green Bay game. Going to the Falcons and then going to the Saints and then the Buccaneers. It's like what was going on? Like, what was clicking with Kellen Moore and Nick Sirianni and but Jalen Hurts, with the turnovers and everything, So yeah, I just think, on my opinion, how I feel about it, dealing with this offense, that I feel that actually needs to be cleaned up and needs to go into, and the reason why the offense looked the way it looked. And this is just my point of view. And this is no excuse on Jalen Hurts for the turnovers, but at the same time, it's a reason for everything. And I feel like my opinion of the reasons of his turnovers and the way he been looking as not all that well is the fact that, you know, it's to me, I'm just gonna say it's the coaching and play calling. Yes, he had a little bit his decision making. You might say, "Oh, why would he throw that?" Your quarterback, no matter what the play is, you got to take care of the ball. And I get it. So it's still, like I said, it's no excuse. He still gotta get better at that. No matter what play is out there, throw the ball away or protect it. Don't force it, and just don't do it. But what I'm want to go at is, don't make it no easier on a quarterback when you are put in a position to have to constantly uh rethink a play, because of what is going out there. It's not easy. Like I said before, I doubt it, and this is how I feel. You can agree or disagree or whatever, but based on how I feel, I doubt it We already know how great Tom Brady is, and you know how much success he had with the Patriots, and how success he had with the Buccaneers. Like, but mainly with the Patriots. Like, we already know so much about that. Like, but my opinion on the difference between what when Tom Brady was in the league and he was making those plays and he was doing his thing of being a phenomenal quarterback he is. He's not audible, and he's not audible in every play. He didn't have to worry about, okay, checking out and of a bad play all the time. No, I'm don't get me wrong, he made his reads. Uh he made his reads and his pre-snaps, and he read defense. I'm not saying, like, Tom Brady, he did that, but I guarantee you, at that moment with Bill Belichick, with a coach that he was, like, he didn't have to do that all the time. Like, why? Because he had a coach that's right there, that's he could trust on the plays that's been thrown out there, and he could stay with a flow. Same thing with Patrick Mahomes. Patrick Mahomes, he ain't audible. I'm pretty sure he ain't pre-snapping and audible and rethinking every play that every time it goes out there, he got to make a better decision than his own offensive coach and his coaching, because with the plays that they are giving him, and he got to constantly make better decisions and constantly keep overlooking and over doing his own thing over a play call. Like, Patrick Mahomes ain't doing that. Yeah, once in a while he's probably got to do that. Once in a while he got to pre-snap and audible and go through his reads and all that. Like, I'm pretty sure, yes, he are doing it, but I guarantee you he ain't doing that way more. He ain't doing that a lot. It's a difference of a quarterback that have a coaching that they could trust than a quarterback that don't have coaching, that he got to be iffy or what's going on out there. He got to be out there, keep second guessing himself or the plays that he's been given to. I know people like, oh, we can't keep using coaching as an excuse for Jalen Hurts and all that, but at the same time, it's not using coaching as an excuse. It's just being real. For these 2 seasons, he have not been having no consistent coach. He haven't, and like, it don't, and it's showing. It's messing his game up. He can't be in his flow because of he can't be in a good motion because of the plays ain't being steady. Like, mind you, I'm not saying Kellen Moore is very, it's a hit. He's better than what Brian Johnson was. I get it. He is. He's way better, but some of the play calling be iffy. Like, some of the play calling, I know a lot of people be saying, like, oh, Nick Sirianni it's interfering. Cool. I'm not gonna debate that. I'm not 100% sure if that's if that's necessarily is what's going on. Nick Sirianni probably is interfering. He probably is. If he is, I feel it. He need to step back and let Kellen Moore do his job. But if he ain't, then Kellen Moore need to step up. Like, but whatever it is on this offense, they need to start. They need to start, thinking about winning, thinking about controlling the game, time of possession, and not try to do too much and get too cute. Like, and that's all that matters. Like, it's okay. It's okay if Jalen Hurts is not putting up a whole bunch of passing numbers. It's okay if he's not throwing the ball all the way down the field and making explosive plays. It's okay if he's not doing that. If we got to be a run first team and Jalen Hurts got to just do his checks downs and make and time possession and march down that field and punch it in, then that's what he do. It don't have to be all flashy. It don't have to be all good. Who cares? Like, who cares? As long as we win. People don't look at boxing. People don't like looking at Floyd Mayweather. They call his fights, a lot of his fights were boring. People like, oh, Floyd Mayweather fights is boring. He's boring. He or whatever, but he get the job done at the end of the day. Get the job done at the end of the day. No losses. No losses. Like, so, like, it's not like we need to get to the point of winning and doing our checks down, controlling the time possessions, and going back to what we was. running that ball, tiring the defense out. Like I just saw that they like I watched the press conference with Kellen Moore. And the first this I'm admit, I'm gonna actually admit, it was the first press conference I think. It's not the first, but in a while, because it's been a minute that they actually was asking the right questions. I'm like, okay, they asking the right question because I'll be getting annoyed watching these press conferences because I'll be like, yo, they are not asking the right questions at all. I'll be like, yo, why is y'all playing? Just be straightforward with these guys. Like, come on. But they was telling, they was like, yo, they was telling them like, what's the game plan on Hurts getting that ball out of his hand quicker? And then he prepped and any whatever. They was asking because I'm pretty sure that's what we wondering. Why is this boy is dropping back and looking down the field way too long? Like, and they keep Jalen Hurts is holding on to the ball so long, too long. Oh, he holding on to the ball too long. He's like another Carson Wentz. Well, I mean, you got players running all the way down the field. You got to wait to get open because they going all the way. They going like 15 yards to 20 yards down the field. What else he gonna do? Like, he trying to make a play. The line ain't what it was. Most of the time, we got a good O line, but I'm gonna be real. Our O line have not looked like the Super Bowl season. Yes, they see our good O line. Don't get me wrong. We still got a good O line, but at the same time, they get pushed back. And and if you're dropping back, if you don't got no good schemes to roll out or getting out of the pocket, yo, it's not gonna be really that so much easy. And these defenses, they know how Jalen Hurts is. So they gonna make sure they contain him to not get out of that pocket on what they do. So like you gotta dial on some schemes, man, to get him to get that ball out of his hands quicker. Stop letting him drop back and looking down the field to throw that ball. Like the play where he fumbled. When he fumbled, because he fumbled the ball because they went into the end zone. It was a man kind of open, but why in the world do you got all your receivers going to the end zone? Like, why? Why? First and 10, you got all your receivers going to the end zone. Where's the point? They all close to the end zone. Like, all you have to do is just get a first down, continue to march. Like, what is the confidence in your red zone offense of play calling? There's no confidence at all. No confidence. You are getting scared to go into that red zone because you don't know. It seems like y'all don't know what to do when you get into that red zone. Like, what is like? Come on, like you better start getting creative. You better start like dialing up some check downs, move the chains, control the time of possession. Yo, come on, like it's not rocket science. Like you've been doing this for 4 weeks. And last year, you see what happened last year. If you're trying to do that same old, go throwing bombs so you don't have to worry about the red zone. Yo, it is not working. You're gonna have to get into that red zone. You're gonna have to march. You're gonna have to move the chains, get 5 to 6 yards, get the first down, and get close to the red zone and punch it in. Get that ball out quicker. Like it worked. Other teams is doing it on us, but we don't want to do it. That whole Buccaneers game, he was getting that ball out quick, 5, 6 yards, more marching down the field, punching in. They could do it, but we can't. What is the issue with the play calling when it comes to that? Get some good play calling schemes or check downs. Dial in some check down plays. Get that ball out of this boy hands. Like, stop relying on these explosive, these downfield 15-yard plays. No, like come on. And then another question I was impressed that he asked, what's going on with the slow start with Jahan Dotson? Like, what is y'all doing to dial him up in the game? You went and out and got this boy with all hype. He don't got no dial up for him. No check downs, no nothing for this guy. Like, better start getting these plays involved in these in these check downs and moving to change plays. Because that's only be the way how you going to get those big plays off. Running the ball, check down. Running the ball, check down. Full play the defense. Like, see what they are offering you before you try to get greedy and do too much at first. Like, come on, like we got so much good key players on this team to not be able to move the chains and march down the field and punch it in. It's just too much, too many receivers, tight ends, running back. O-line is good. Jalen Hurts is a good quarterback, but come on, y'all gotta lead him. Y'all gotta put him in a position for he could be that leader. Like, you, like, come on, you gotta work with him too. Yes, he gotta. Don't get me wrong. Jalen Hurts gotta protect the ball. He gotta get better than that. No excuse. He really do. We can't handle no more than him turning his ball over. No. But at the same time, man, you gotta work with him too. I gotta put this boy in a good position. Stop putting him in bad position that he gotta keep second guessing and have to change up things and constantly do reads and constantly overlook. Why? Because of the play calling y'all are doing out there. Like, no, that's unfair. That's unfair. Nobody ain't talking about this. Nobody ain't talking about. They're not talking about the comparison of quarterbacks that have good coaching and they don't have to constantly second guess plays when they out there. Then quarterbacks that have to constantly second guess plays that's out there. And Jalen Hurts is not the only one. Jalen Hurts is not the only quarterback that was in that position. I believe Justin Fields on Chicago was in that position. If I'm mistaken, the play calling and everything on there. It's a lot of it'd be a lot of quarterbacks that just have bad breaks and don't do well, and it's just because they be put in bad position because of the coaching. It's not easy. Like, let's talk about it. It is not easy for quarterbacks to be out there and constantly have a second guess and overlook and overthink the plays that they are given to them. Like, come on, like, that is not easy at all. Like, Tom Brady was not doing that. Patrick Mahomes is not doing that. Like, these coaches is not, these Drew Brees not doing that. Like, all these greats of quarterbacks you could name that was great quarterbacks. People, I just feel like people just overlook a lot of stuff when it comes to NFL. They overlook a lot of things that they don't think about. They just look and see that what's the outcome in, and they just go with it. Like, and like I think outside the box. I look at more to what it seems like, and I just feel like these coaches really got to do better for this team. Really got to do better for this offense. Really got to do better for Jalen Hurts. And I know after that, Jalen Hurts had to protect the ball. The defense, I can't so necessarily blame Vic Fangio as much on his defense. Yes, he got to figure something out. But man, we just got these young guys that just need to they just still need to develop. Like, I'm not. They out there, they seem like they just learning while it going. Like, and so I'm not. It's hard at the same time when it comes to coaches. You can be a good coach, but if you got players that just not it, they just not dogs. Like, it's so much coaching you could do. Like, so much coaching you could do, and for a defense and for a team period. But on the offense side, you got great players, man. Kellen Moore is no excuse. Nick Sirianni is no excuse. You have good players on that offense, and like, y'all got to do better, man. Y'all got to do better for that offense. Y'all really got with these play callings, man. These play calling, you stalling plays out. You throwing out plays at the wrong time. You dropping Jalen Hurts back at the wrong time. You're not running the ball when you should run the ball. You're not mixing it up. you're not doing creative plays. It's just so it's not as standard like Brian Johnson was, but it's like y'all get creative, then y'all go standard. Get creative, then get predictable. Get creative, then get predictable. Like, nah, like y'all gotta really dial up some checkdowns. Y'all gotta really get this offense rolling. Like, and we don't it don't care. Like, long as Jalen Hurts don't need to be dropped back and throwing bombs and getting past yardage, and look, oh, we passing, we look how we look. Y'all scared to be like, oh, we just all we could do is just run. Y'all scared for them to say that. Y'all scared to be y'all want so much be a passing team to look good than be a team that run. Which well y'all don't like what they gonna say or how we look as a team that we have to run the ball. If that isn't that what it is, because if that's what it is, that's really bad coaching to be to think of more so on that. Because it's I'm not saying that's what y'all are, but that's what it looked like. To run the ball and getting checkdowns, trying to look all great and look all good. Man, that looked great. You moving the chain, controlling the time possession, even if you don't got no explosive plays through a whole game, and every play was a dump off or a check down on a running play. Well, we scored though. We scored on every possession. So that's what matters. Like, that's points of coaching. So I don't know. All I just say, man, I hope this bye week they went through their progressions and they look at everything, look at these tapes for these 4 weeks and like, yo, all right, man, we gotta just do check downs. We gotta dial some plays to get this ball out of Jalen Hurts' hand quicker. Like we actually gotta control the time possession. Don't try to take what the defense give you. Like take what the defense give you. Like, get this involved. Like do what you gotta do to get down to the red zone. Like, and then do what you got to do to punch it in. And if you get stopped, don't continue to keep going for fourth downs, man. Just take the points and trust the defense. Hopefully the defense have a good game and they'll get a good stop. But like, man, the coaching got to be better for this offense. Got to step up. Got to start doing better. Stop. If it's not working, change up. It's just saying like you can't keep doing the same thing and expecting to change, man. You can't. You're gonna have to switch this up, and I hope that's what they did on this bye week. And man, we'll see what this Browns game excuse me, what is this boy? Watson is not looking good. Sean Watson on the Browns is not looking good at all. We should take this game comfortably. We should not struggle. This game, when we play the Browns, we gotta make a statement. Because Commanders made a statement. And so we gotta follow up with that statement, yo. We cannot come out. Yes, I understand it's a little different when you come out on a bye week and all that, but it's still, man, we gotta show something. We have to show something on this offense. Yes, I want the defense to show exactly, but yo, this offense got too many talents to not show that talent. So I want to see something different with this Browns game with Kellen Moore. With Kellen Moore, Nick Sirianni, just be a coach, allow Kellen Moore to do his thing. But like, if Nick Sirianni you're going to interfere, then yo, listen, you better be on your game. Your better be on your game, because we definitely got to show something, man. So that's my opinion. That's my thoughts on what I feel about how this offense is looking between Kellen Moore, Nick Sirianni, and Jalen Hurts. We just gotta go back to winning is more important than trying to be cute and trying to get the explosive plays, so we'll see. I'll come with another video speaking more to it. Just definitely stay tuned. Supposed to have another pod just strictly about NFL, just talking about a lot of games. I definitely want to talk about what's going on with Deshaun Watson, of how he been looking. on the Browns and everything. But as we gonna definitely get to talk. Just stay tuned. Continue to like, continue to follow, continue to subscribe. You already know all that good stuff, and we're gonna come out with more. I much appreciate everybody that's already been doing it, and I much appreciate everybody that's going to start doing it and supporting the channel. Appreciate it. So that's it said, been done. It's your boy Hyphen Jers. Thanks for tuning in to Hyphen Eagles. You already know it's Bird Game. Shit, I'm out.